everyone, it is Tuesday, December 13th. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. We're up here at Montmorency picking cotton again. It's been about a week and a half, 2 weeks since we last picked cotton. In the last video, I was over there across the ditch picking. After that video, we had about 60 acres or so that we had to pick to get done on that side of the ditch. Finished that in about 2 days. Well, it was really a full day's worth of picking. We had 2 half days because of rain. But that's been the story so far since we've been up here, is pick a little bit, rain. Like I said, we haven't picked in close to 2 weeks now dealing with rain, but we're on the home stretch of the last 300 acres or so. We got about 280 up here or so, then the last bit back towards home that we left because we had to widen some of the entrances to get into the field with this picker. We had deer out here first thing this morning to check our EGR valve. I think our last 2 days of picking, or the last 2 days that we were able to pick, we had some EGR fault codes come up. So we had them come first thing this morning to look at it, make sure nothing's wrong or what was causing the codes. It ended up just being a wire came loose inside of the broken wire connector. So they got that fixed up for us, and I haven't had the code since. I've been picking for about 45 minutes or so. Still haven't had the code. So I think we got that fixed. They're actually headed to the shop now to work on our 335, the one that we were planting with this spring. It has a wheel angle sensor fault or something like that. They're going to check that out, see if they can get that fixed. But it's just me up here today. Got one of the guys back home. I think he's going to try to spread some rye. Then we got another guy putting up a roof on one of our sheds that we had fall down from the storms over the spring and winter of last year. It's going to be a very eventful day around the whole farm. Unfortunately for me, I'm going to be picking all day, so that's not too eventful. I'm in some Delta Pine 2127 right now. It's looking pretty good. I believe all the way through those trees over there is 2127. Then I think halfway through the field across the trees, we switched the variety to 2115. I can't remember. I'd have to go back and look at the books and see what we did. We planted some 2127 last year, about 50 acres or so. Was very pleased with it. Although this year and last year we noticed during the growing season it never looked promising, but then when it came time to pick, we were very pleased with it. The same thing as last year, it looked pretty bad all year long. This 2127 that we have planted around here, we actually had to turn off dry after we planted it. If you look over there, that bottom over there, if we can get it to come up, make some real good cotton, but we had the problem with it this year. It turned off dry. It came up a month or so later, and the frost got it before it could actually open up. So there's about 5 acres or so over there that we're out of this year, but it's like that every other year. Sometimes you can get it to come up, sometimes you can't. Just finished this little 20-acre field on this side of the field road. I got to grease the hedge, change route, and starting that big 120-acre field, and hopefully I can get about half of that done today. They're not calling for rain tomorrow anymore, so I'm going to try to at least get to the next field road, which is about 120 acres from now. So if I do about 70 a day, which I've already done 50 more today, I'll be on track to finish this before the next rain comes Thursday. I finally made it to the bottom right here that didn't ever open up. I haven't had any major problems other than the last 2 rounds or so. My auto track completely went out. That's the code it threw. If any of y'all know what that means or what causes it and how to fix it, let me know down below. It could be as simple as just cutting the picker off and cutting it back on, but I don't want to stop for any reason at this point. I'm still running, I'm still picking, trying to knock out these acres before the rain comes tomorrow night. I'm about 20 acres into this field. Still got a long way to go to get halfway through this field, hopefully by tonight. It's looking like we're not going to get an early dew fall, so if that holds true, should be able to pick pretty late tonight, which we haven't been able to do since early November, when we picked a few days till midnight. About 5:40 now. I'm about 30 acres into this field. I got one more pass, then we're hopping across the waterway in this field. And I think from there it's about 80 or 90 acres left. I think closer to 80 acres left in this field. I'm hoping to at least knock out 10, 20 more acres tonight before the dew falls. I'm out of wrap on this roll. I got about a pass and a half to get back over there where Daddy's at. Hopefully I can make it back so I can have help changing the wrap, so I ain't gotta do it by myself in the dark. And then I'm just gonna keep picking. I've knocked out about 65 acres so far today. So I'm on track right now. If I can pick all day tomorrow to finish what I hope, on pace right now to finish this field by tomorrow. If I can get a good day tomorrow before the rain gets in. It's about 10:30 now. I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits for tonight. I got about 55 acres in this field done, so that's about 75 acres on the day. That should get me to be able to finish this field tomorrow like I planned. And then I'm gonna come out here first thing when we get this picker cleaned up and get to picking again, because there's not supposed to be any dew at all tonight. But we should be able to start picking as soon as we get it cleaned up and ready to go in the morning. But I'll pick it back up in the morning. Good morning, it's the next day. I'm out here with the picker. Just cleaned it up, got it ready, put wrap in it. Went to put water in it, and I don't know if you could tell, but it started to rain. It wasn't supposed to rain until tonight, but this little bit will be enough to knock me out for the day. So I'm gonna head to the shop and probably spread some wheat cover crop and see what else we can do today. Just a few days later now. I didn't get to spread any wheat. I think it was Wednesday. It rained here, so I wasn't able to spread it, but now I'm in the 370 right now. About to go spread about 50 acres or so of wheat cover crop. The reason I'm in the 370 today is because 335 are down at the moment, and both 8420s are occupied at the moment. We got deer right now. Looking at the 335, it's got some kind of wheel angle problem. The ILS is stuck at the tallest setting, so we got them out here looking at it. So in the meantime, I'm gonna put the big tractor on the spreader. So in the meantime, I got the 370 on the spreader. It's a bit overkill for the spreader, but this tractor only gets used for strip tillings. I'm just gonna put a few hours on it so it ain't been sitting for 6-7 months, however long it has been. So I'm gonna try to knock these acres out real quick. And after that, I don't know what else I'm gonna do today. Probably take the spreader back. May try to pick a little bit this afternoon. We'll see when we get that far. I spread what oats I had, so now I'm gonna take this spreader back to Carolina Eastern and pick up one of the guys that's moving the bale fork up there to Montmorency. And that'll probably be it for today. I doubt I'll do any picking today. We just want to give that cotton just an extra day of sun to help it fluff out and whiten up again. It's now Saturday, December 17th. I'm back out here in the picker. Hopefully gonna get this field finished and starting the other field a good bit before we gotta stop tonight. We're going to blow out the heads tonight because it's supposed to get down below freezing. So we won't be able to run as late as we would like to, if the dew doesn't fall, of course. But us cleaning out the heads at the night before it freezes, it helps us the next morning to clean up a lot quicker. We ain't gotta wait on the moisture pads to unfreeze. So it just speeds up things in the morning. I mean, it only takes us an hour, hour and a half at the most to get ready, to get the picker ready in the morning. And then that's just the earlier we can get out there to start picking and knock some of these acres out. We're not gonna have as many days of that we thought we were gonna have originally a few days ago. I think we have today, tomorrow, and Monday to pick. Hopefully should knock out all of this on this side of the road. Then we'll be down to about 75 acres and we can just knock that out in a day and a half, 2 days. So we're finally getting to the end of picking this year. A lot earlier than last year. Last year we were picking until like January 25th. So if we can get most of this done here before this next rain event comes in, we'll be looking real good. We'd like to get done before Christmas, but I don't see that happening. Not with having to travel back towards home to get the last 30 acres. That'll to get back home and pick that 30 acres rather than getting just about done here. We got, I think, 5 more passes in long rows, and we got a few passes short rows, and we'll be done with this field. Depending on what time it is when I get done with this field, we may hop across the field row and start opening up that field, just so that's less time we got to spend tomorrow, or we'll go ahead and park it and clean out the heads for the night. finished up that field. It ended up being 110 acres. We had, like I said, we had that bottom down on the other side of the field that didn't ever open up, and then we had a corner of this field that got ate up by deer. So it only picked 110 acres rather than 120, 125. I'm gonna hop across right over here and open up this field. I'll have 9 more bales on this roller wrap, and then I'll probably call it a night and clean the heads up. I just finished up the roller wrap. Got about 15, 16 acres over here done. So it should put us in a position to be able to finish everything on this side of the road Monday before the rain. So then we'll be down to our last, that'll put us to be down to our last 50 acres or so. It's about 10 o'clock right now. We still got to clean out these heads. That shouldn't take 15 minutes or so. All we're gonna do is blow off the moisture pads and blow the water lines clean of any water. And then we'll be back out here first thing in the morning to do it again. But if you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more weekly videos, and I'll see you tomorrow.